The world is a stage and we all are actors, right? Well, in this era, I wouldn't say that. I would say the world is a battleground and we all are fighters. Well, if I ask you, what kind of fighter are you? Well, are you a fighter by profession or as a person? I'm not too sure what will be your answer, but I personally believe each and every person is fighting deep down inside. But what if your battle is actually not chosen? Maybe you have no other option. You are out of choices. And on the other hand, you have options and you have chosen to fight. As a sports person, we all are quite aware of one of the famous sports which is called MMA. MMA stands for Mixed Martial Arts. This type of sport is nowadays pretty vogue and people are watching it and they love to. Well, each and every participant is not trying to kill the other person. Maybe it seems like they're really punching each other pretty well, pretty hard, and sometimes their head, their maybe some other part of the body getting busted open and you can see them bleeding. These guys are really strong, and it's not only about physical strength only. Mentally they're very strong. But if you consider a sport, then it becomes a competition and you are actually participating, right, as a fighter. And at the end of the fight, you can see, those two participants, they're actually shaking hands. So it's just a sport. But yes, there are elements of risk involved. But when it comes to life, the kind of battle we are in, we all are fighters. But that battle is nowhere ever telecasted. Or maybe no one is actually intended to know. We are actually recognizing fight as a sport when we are actually battling it out. But on the other hand, whenever it comes to real life, are we actually showcasing that? Are we actually talking about it? Maybe like a gossip, but not as an endurance. Each and every fight is actually visible, but it's not actually recognizable. And that's a reason we tend to forget that life is also a battleground. We gotta keep on fighting, you gotta keep on learning at the same point of time, but deep down inside, we are not actually a born fighter. We don't want to fight. We don't want to choose a battleground to survive. We do not. But still, we are actually forced to. Do you know why we are forced to? Because our society was created in this manner. And this is the reason I always talk about global society. If you eradicate all those comparisons, all those dissimilarities, all those competitions, you'll be able to see actually a less battleground. Please understand the reason I'm actually creating these videos so that we all can eradicate the reason for the fight, reason for the battleground. I'm pretty sure that you guys will be able to understand, all of you, one day, that we all want to live like a human being, not like a machine that probably we have become.